You talk about your win and how does that make you feel?
It was
First event?
unbelievable. It's something. We almost had it in Eurasia, and that kind of feeling. Playing
Yeah.
for the team, playing for something. So
Yeah.
it was not about the money. It was nothing about money. It was everything was about your team. Players and all that. Some players had to sacrifice and not play 2 matches, and some had to play all matches. So we had to know how to balance out. Obviously this helps gain experience for me as a captain.
Yeah.
And for Malaysian golf, I hope this goes big. I think everybody had fun. I think it's obviously a very different format. It's like I've said before. It brings out. You need to be the best you can here, because nobody's going to give you a point out here.
Yeah.
Every hole is something there.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter you make 8, 9 on one hole. The next hole, if you come like birdie, it's still you're coming back.
Yeah. So yesterday you're one point down.
We were 2 points.
2 points.
We went 1 point down in the
Yeah.
morning, then we went 2 points up.
Yeah, so in the afternoon you managed to push back
Yeah.
again, and then now win. And I think Team Danny actually came quite close
Yeah,
to.
it was close on the way.
coming,
Close on the way.
you know?
It wasn't a given. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy.
I think the teams were very, very fair. What Danny picked and what I picked, I think they were very, very fair. And I think it's also the difference of having to pair up with people. That was the difference. That was a big thing. And we put some work in it. We put some work.
Yeah, I noticed that you actually thought about who to match with which player.
Correct. And obviously this comes from experience. So, I talked to a few people to try and help me out a little bit here and there. So, it was fun. It was fun. I think, yes, we are teammates, but I think now as Malaysian golf, I think we're all a lot closer.
Yeah.
Which is something that we need, I think.
Do you think that you are closer just to your team, or do you think all Malaysian players are now
All
a bit
Malaysian players
closer?
in general are closer, but my team, yes, I think I'm a lot closer. Some guys I don't know, but now we're close.
Now you're close.
I think it's a great friendship, team, and especially teammates.
Yeah. So what do you think this says about our Malaysian players? That they are actually really good.
Enough. There's no such thing as we're not good enough. We are good enough. It's just bringing that extra gear out of you and being able to perform under pressure. And this is a perfect start for us.
Yeah.
So hopefully it happens next year, and we'll have a rematch.
Yeah. So is there going to be any kind of? Do you hope that what has happened here and seeing what the Malaysians are capable of? Do you think that this will help to bring some sponsors in?
I hope so. And obviously for the next year, there will be. I think it'll be a little bit different. I'm not sure in what yet, but so far what we've done this year we only had 2.5 months to get ready.
Yeah.
So it was a quick turnaround, and I said, what, let's do it. So everybody got together. I was a bit busy. I was playing events and all that. So. And I also had to make sure I picked players that, and that was somewhat obviously good. Both sides are good, but it's just so hard because there's so many players.
Yeah, of course.
I think we'll have to do the adjustment of how many gets in and all that kind of stuff. I think whether it's top 40, top 50 to play the event, because we need it. We can't have too many in Holland.
Yeah.
This is too much.
Yeah.
Too many players, but
Exactly.
you know what? It was. I'm excited for it.
So are you going to start planning next year's event
I
soon?
sure hope so. I'll talk to my mom and see what happens.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank
All right. Okay. Thank you for
Thank you so much.
I think it's great, I created quite a big interest in the social media. I think it also helps the player to bring the best out of them, because there's a lot of situations where they need to play their best shot to keep the match going. So in a way, it kind of forces a lot of players to perform their best. Compared when they play in a tournament, that's a totally different strategy. As for myself, I think it's a great experience to become captain for the first time. There'll be mistakes that I made, and then I'll try to learn from there again. Maybe a better strategy for the next outing. Hopefully we can get a win.
Yeah. So next year you're going to be all out for revenge.
Even this time you fight very hard.
Yeah. I noticed that towards the end you were actually trying. You were getting in a few more points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all we can do.
Yeah. So, what do you take away from this?
Probably, I probably will try very hard to get all my team to come together like more often. Play more together so that they know each other game better. Because as much as I can try to bring all of them together, because a lot of my teammates, they are not from KL. So it's not easy to get them in too early before the event. I think this is one of the big difference. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, thank you.